Hey, Colin, come here for a sec.
What's up, buddy?
I just don't get this whole energy thing, you know? Kinetic, potential, gravitational. It's like, what does it all mean?
I got you, Bray. Just give me a minute.
Why?
Does my friend know we need help anymore? About a sphere swinging that doesn't touch the floor? What is the problem? Is it physics? What's wrong? How about we figure it out with a song? Potential energy occurs in different ways. Unlike it doesn't flow in different rays. It stays ever constant with no loss. It's boss. Sometimes energies can get crossed. Now listen up, my friend, I'll lay it for you straight. Kinetic and gravitational eventually equate. Now let's not forget the potential of a spring. Delta X squared times the stiffness and the spring. A half to that, now the expression's a whole. We should be adding some more so we can reach our goal. Energy can't be created and it can't be destroyed. The conservation of E is the idea employed. Energy is everywhere, in us, around us.
Dropping balls, stretching springs, it sure astounds us.
There's two types of energy, potential and kinetic.
Watching them convert is often quite aesthetic.
Like a roller coaster flowing on the track.
That's right!
Potential becomes kinetic and the reverse is called flight.
Work is F, time change of X. What's happening next? Cosine theta's in effect. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, converted from potential to kinetic is a notion. A bullet's an example cause it fires so quick and fast, shooting by your ear like some NASCAR just passed. So here's how it works, it's just 1FMB squared. Now get your pencils ready and your brain prepared. You load a bullet in the barrel, 12 gauge shotgun. Finger on the trigger, squeeze it now, bam son. Potential energy from the blast within. Be careful of this next part, making noggin spin. As the bullet moves faster, energy's converted, gaining speed from the massive force exerted. Take it from potential and turn it to kinetic. Taking given energy is quite poetic, but it is not lost, it is merely changed for now. Then it loses energy that adds friction. Wow!
Energy is everywhere, in us, around us.
Dropping balls, stretching springs, it sure astounds us.
There's two types of energy, potential and kinetic.
Watching them convert is often quite aesthetic.
Like a roller coaster flowing on the track.
That's right!
Potential becomes kinetic and the reverse is called flight.
Work is F, time change of X. What's happening next? Cosine theta's in effect. So you're dropping a red ball from the top of a school. Kinetic energy was low and now it's getting hella joules. Faster, 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 getting lower, lower to the ground. Energy is not the same so it cannot be found.
What?
The phenomenon's insane, going crazy in your big brain. Law of conservation says it must maintain a drain because efficiency is below 1. Less now than with what begun. The heat that's made from friction with the air is out and done.
Now we've talked about this thing called work, the spring, but subject, study, name, time. I know that questions need to be asked, so sit down, sit back, listen to this rhyme. Powers measured in watts and can be used for a solid purpose. A problem with the box on the floor, going through a table can end up like a circus. Our teacher, our homie, is a man with a plan. Just drop the problem and give it a scan. Let the box in there and drop it on the table. Work over time is how you keep it stable. Just think for a second that work is off heat while you're bouncing on the floor and dance to the beat. And as the night ends, you wind down to rest. The best extracts best by the energy test. Energy is everywhere, in us, around us.
Dropping balls, stretching springs, it sure astounds us.
There's two types of energy, potential and kinetic.
Watching them convert is often quite aesthetic.
Like a roller coaster flowing on the track.
That's right!
Potential becomes kinetic and the reverse is called flight.
Work is F, time change of X. What's happening next? Cosine theta's in effect.